Hey, Baltimore Mike. More big stuff. Who would have known? Memorial Day, holiday weekend, and look what comes. Crack Primal Edition. Look at that. Dark Labs Crack Primal Edition. Ooh, the latest, greatest from Dark Labs. And if you know anything about the Stim junkie world, super high Stim pre-workout world, Dark Labs is the ones that they're at the moment, you know, it can fluctuate, but right now they're leading the charge. They had Crack Barbarian, well, they had the original other one, Cracks, but we've had recently was Crack Barbarian. I have Undead King out in the car. I dry scooped a quarter of Undead King, a quarter scoop, because I was driving 12 hours to Chicago, and it helped keep me awake. And it was absolutely disgusting in my mouth. I had some water behind it, but it was the first time I've actually even tried the whole dry scooping thing, but it was the only way we could do it in the car. Side note, it helped keep me awake though. I kept driving. All right, so this is the latest, greatest. I don't even want to go into like, I mean, so it's loaded. It's absolutely loaded. You know, what is the difference between this and the other Crack editions? Very similar, very similar. I think it's there was one ingredient, the Noopept, that seemed to be like, from what I hear from the fellows, that seems to be what's different. But anyway, this was $69. I got it from Sup Central. They got it out pretty fast. So that's been a difference with, this is what I do want to talk about. With Barbarian and Undead King, you can't even get them. Like, they're like really hard to get. Some of the English supplement companies have them, but with that, I think there's always problems with delivering to the US. So not always problems, but there can be problems and huge costs and stuff. You can't really even get them. You got, like, they very hit or miss on where you can get it. This, you could actually get, which kind of, even though it's like, it's a limited edition, surprised me we can get it so easy. I just checked just now, and 3 or 4 sites have it in America. The popular sites have it. It's expensive. Someone made a point. I think, you know, the days of the cheaper, almost everything's like $60 plus now, which 3 years ago, that was, I think there was only 1 or 2 that were like that. There was only very, very few. Now that's becoming the new norm, is for the super high Stim, you know, top-notch ones, you're looking at $70. However, I just did a review of this Wildfire. I got this for $45, and this is a crazy one. You know, like a really good DMAA experience. To the people really into it, if money's an issue, I'd go with Wildfire. I mean, Wildfire is definitely like, you're going to be like stimmed out of your mind, and it's great. And it, you know, it's $45. What can I say? Check out that review. I got this Ravage Revenger. I got this because sometimes, you know, according to this, it doesn't have some of the crazier higher stims, like the DMHA or DMAE, or I guess even with Wildfire you have DMAA, all those illicit things. And you need to take a break sometimes. So I guess this is what I'm calling a daily driver, although I get the feeling it's a little bit stronger than your actual, like a normal daily driver. But you got to rotate these things. I did learn, I was taking Crack, Undead King, and Barbarian almost every day for like a month, well, every day I worked out, so like 5 days a week. And I felt like I did get used to it. Like, I started doing rounded scoops, which in the beginning, a rounded scoop, the first time you're hanging out for dear life at a level scoop. By the end of doing it all the time, I was doing rounded scoops. And you're just trying to work back to that higher high. You get tolerance. You build up a tolerance towards it, and I did. So this time around, I'm trying to go with like a rotation. I really am. That being said, Crack, I'm really excited to try this. I mean, these are like the top experiences. This is Dark Labs. There's no way that this isn't going to be like a balls to the wall experience. This is going to be hardcore. So that's pretty much it from from here, I'm doing it from the kitchen because I actually have the house to myself for once, which if you have a wife and kids, that is extremely rare. You usually you have to do everything from the basement. Anyway, going to the gym now, excited, and let's do this. All right, quick little update from the car, sitting outside the gym. I started taking like 20 minutes ago. I absolutely feel like I'm getting like diarrhea stomach. I know that's gross, but just all the stims are hitting me like, and I'm not looking forward to this, you know, but that's how I feel. I feel the the fight, flight, or shit all kicking in at once. Hopefully it doesn't go that route, but that's what's going on. All right, so at the gym review, Dark Labs crack primal screen. Oh man, this fucking hits hard. I mean, they use the term it slaps. I'm still having trouble breathing. Like, not like, I mean, I'm just exaggerated breathing. It is, I mean, you know, again, like, are you super laser focused or am I so fucking whacked out? I'm like disorientated. It's a lot going on. I mean, it's super high stims. I love it. I don't really know how much different it is from Undead King or Barbarian. I just really don't. I don't know. I did feel a pump. I just did like a bicep kind of concentration thing, and I actually had a pretty killer pump, which that's impressive for a high stim. I mean, it's awesome. I had to go outside again because, see, a lot garage gym homie, you guys are lucky. Like, you have your gym. I got to deal with like the annex of like a commercial crowded gym, and it's a lot to deal with. I like outside for a lot of reasons, but I definitely like to go outside to get away from all that. I mean, when you're this fucking stimmed up, it's hard to deal with random people and their random bullshit, you know? It just is. So, scale of 1 to 10, I give it like a 9, 9.5. I mean, I don't know what a 10 is, but I'd probably give it, you know, 9, 9.5. It's fucking Dark Labs crack. What do you think it's gonna be? It ain't gonna be no fucking 7, 7.5. It's gonna be between 9 and 10. That's it.